Look at little Goblin Jr. Gonna cry?
You broke my heart today.
On Valentine's Day, bro.
Bro, I cried today.
I'm here with Razor eating ice cream, consoling him all night.
I cried, dude. Like, I couldn't believe it, man. Like, fuck, dude. I got inspired by sitting here watching these guys, bro. Like, fucking my mystery, like, doing mystery boxes and mail haul. Dude, I was hurt, bro. Let's continue on, guys.
Stop crying, you sniveling ass. Stop your nonsense.
God damn it, man.
All right.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro.
All right.
Fuck, dude.
I know it gets to you.
What, are you gonna cry now? Come on, cry, baby. Cry for me. Come on. Cry.
Especially when those guys like Rob and DJ Links reached out to me and told me how much they were hurt and how they were not going to be sponsors and they're going to pull out. I'm hurt. That hurt, man. Yeah. You know what I do? I do need to grow some balls, bro. But you know what I mean? Maybe I do, man. Maybe I'm just, a big pussy, bro. You're right.
You're a pussy.
I'm a big emotional pussy, bro. You're right.
That's pussy, Razor.
Yeah, you might be right, bro.
Eat a bag of dicks. Nice language in front of our boys. They ain't playing tennis.
The following program deals with a controversial subject. The theories expressed are not the only possible interpretation. The viewer is invited to make a judgment based on all available information.
Real fucking high on drugs.
I'm a big emotional pussy, bro. You're right.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday night, another Modern Comic Mayhem. That session was excellent. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had a session of your own. Hopefully you're still partaking in that session. Tonight's going to be a different night. Modern Comic Mayhem is always a little crazy, and we've had our moments, and we have a lot of new viewers over the last couple months, a lot. And all my old viewers and the people that have been here for a while and that know Beyond Wednesdays and know Brian McClay, know what I'm about, know what the brand is about and everything. They've seen this happen before. They know who I am. But for you new guys tonight, you're going to get a history lesson of a little bit. And this is a little bit different of a show, right? This is the show where, regularly scheduled programming will be back next week, right? And if this isn't for you, I totally understand. We don't do this a lot over here anymore, but tonight we have to. So basically tonight is a cautionary tale for content creators out there, especially content creators in the comic book community. It's a cautionary tale for communities in general, in my opinion. And yeah, we're going to have to do a little dragon tonight and drag in the lake, taking out the trash type thing. And basically that's what it's about. So if that's not your gig and some point in the show, you're kind of like, man, this ain't my deal. That's no problem. No worries. But for those of you guys that don't know who I am, you're going to get a little bit of history lesson tonight about who I am. And if it's not your thing, no worries. Much love. We'll see you next week. We'll see you on Tuesday night. But all right. So for the longest time, I wasn't going to waste my time on this. It wasn't worth it for me. It started a few months back, and it wasn't really worth the effort, but now it is. And I haven't had much time to deal with it. I got time now. I got, back from New York Comic Con. I'm shipping books like crazy, but I have time for this right now because it's kind of gotten a little out of hand. And, along those lines, I was out in New York, and he has just been He's been writing me love letters on social media and YouTube for 2 weeks now. I was in New York, was having a great time, you know, living in this hobby that I love. It was great. I saw a lot of great friends. So I you know, it wasn't even in my mind yet. When I got back, it kind of got a little ridiculous because he's done a lot of different things. He's taken a lot of shots at me, but this all started as me kind of being cool and, you know, helping somebody new in the community. He's a local guy here in Phoenix. I was like, okay, hey, let's get this guy in here. But he's kind of lost it. He's lost the whole thing, and he has learned to jump from content creator community to content creator community to content creator community, and just, you know, crash out every time. You know, he's one of those really good you know, self-sabotagers, you know, and it's a bummer. And I recognized it a couple of months ago and kind of backed off of him, and he got mad, you guys. And you know, we're gonna go over that tonight, but just to catch everybody up on this real quickly before we get into what everybody's waiting for. You know, there's a couple of things that I want to go over. You know, Ray put out this video, and he said, there's a lot of things he said. He said he doesn't need YouTube because he's got a job and he doesn't need the money, but apparently I do, right? Because I, quote unquote, sell exclusives for $20 a pop. I sell on Whatnot. Ray, man, I'm self-made, bro. Like, maybe not set for life, but my 20-year career in tech and space defense paid me well enough to, like, let me take a step back and build something, a brand that actually means something to me. Now, he doesn't know all this maybe, but you can see my resume on LinkedIn. It's public. I don't lie. I can't lie anymore, okay? And comic content or the hobby has never defined who I am, right? He put out a video the other night defining who he is and all these shots at us and made it very publicly known. But you know, for me to define who I am, a lot of you old school guys know who I am. I'm a very empathetic human being who struggled hard for a long time, all right? I was a heroin addict for 10 years. Started in high school, got clean before the fentanyl epidemic, right? I've helped 5 friends and family members get clean. That's who I am. That's my truth, okay? And I've always talked about that. And yeah, I'm probably too honest, like for my own good, right? I've always said that. But after living that life, and I made a promise to myself, I said, I'm never gonna lie again. You know what? It's too time consuming. You have to always be living in your lies. And after I got clean, I went back to work. I started in the tech industry. I worked space and defense, worked my way up to run an engineering test lab for a major space vendor, you know, space and defense, excuse me, space and defense, you know what I mean? For many years. COVID hit, corporate America shifted. I realized, like, okay, I want something more. Something that actually meant something to me, that mattered to me, okay? And that's when I fell back in love with the hobby of comic books. Through content creation is how I fell back in the love with the hobby. And through it, I've met some of my closest friends I've ever had doing content creation. We even built, I even built a channel in Phoenix that produced over 300 interviews with local businesses and creators with my best friend Keith, who is my brother. I've helped him get clean. He went through the same thing I went through. I've known him for, you know, 30 years now. I'm going to be his best man in his wedding next year. Okay. That's like who I am. This brand right here, this Beyond Wednesdays brand, is built on who I am, not who I pretend to be. Okay. And if you've been me for a while, you already know this story. If you're new, tonight's a little crash course, a little history lesson, a whole lot of dragon. So one of the things I want to play for you guys is a clip from Razor from the other night, okay? He did this video, he put this video out. We're going to go over some of the stuff tonight when we really get into it, but I want to play this.
By creating this Razor Comix character, I can make some money, a couple $100 a month, pay for my StreamYard, and we'll do some giveaways on live streams because it's such a niche circle, right? So I know what it takes in order to make the money on YouTube. I'm just not interested in it. It's not for me. I don't have to rely on selling you guys comic books in order to make a living. Am I on Whatnot? Yeah, as a part-time seller. Once in a while, I'll get on Whatnot, I'll sell some comic books, make some money, help fund the hobby. I don't rely on it, guys, in order for in order for me to fund myself. Now, there is content creators out here that need you to show up to their live streams, that need you to buy their Beyond Wednesday, their whoever exclusives on the back of their comic books that they're selling for $20 a pop. Because that's all they have. This is their world. That makes them who they are. This comic book world, I've only been in it for 2 years as a content creator, and I've learned that when people dive not only into the hobby, which people love, but there is a certain, this is who I am. It takes over your personality, your persona. It defines who you are as a person. Comic book collecting and being a YouTube star or a YouTube personality doesn't define who I am. It's a very small percentage. It's a tidbit. It's a chunk. Not even 25% for measuring it of who I am. There's a lot of things that make up this guy right here. Razor Comics, guys, is something that I created as a hobby in order to have fun, make some money, take some shots at the comic book community. That's what I do. Personal life. What I do personally in my life, professionally, makes up a big chunk of who I am. There's the collecting aspect. There's Ray, the dad, the grandfather. There's the person that grew up in this community in Phoenix, Arizona, and the VF guy. And I don't glamorize it. But I grew up out here in South Phoenix. I never heard of the McClay clan. I heard of the Ramirez's. I heard of the Carbajals. I've heard of Montoya's. Shout out. I've heard of these clans, right? I never heard of the McClay clan. It's not because I'm looking to pick a fight. If I run into beyond Brian McClay, the McClay clan, the McClay boys, you know what's going to happen? Nothing. Nothing's going to happen. Especially to me. Nothing's happening to me, guys.
He's one of the things that he's on about is like, I'm not a real Arizona person. I'm not a real Phoenix person, right? He says I'm a shut-in at my house. You know, that was his first little move. He was telling everybody, oh, this guy never leaves his house. He lives in his basement with his mom. While I'm literally in New York at one of the biggest Comic Cons in the world, with showing multiple times of me being in Midtown Manhattan, like that didn't work, right? Then he went after saying he was going to beat me up. He was going to show up at my house, and am I going to be a pussy and call the cops and all this shit? And I just laughed at him. Like that's comical to me. But now his thing is like to call out my roots. All right. And I'm not saying like, you know, my roots run deep in Phoenix, like for generations, but I'll tell you what, I'll educate you on my family's Phoenix roots real quick. After World War II and my grandfather's military career, he moved to a Maryvale, Phoenix, Maryvale, a small neighborhood in West Phoenix in 1958. My father and his 4 brothers grew up in a really small, like 3-bedroom, small, tiny house on 48th Ave and North Pearson Street in Maryville, okay? My grandfather worked as a laundry service guy, blue-collar worker for Paul McCoy Laundry Service till his late 50s. He washed jerseys for the Phoenix Suns, the Roadrunners, any team that came through the old Phoenix Memorial Coliseum, right? Globetrotters, anything. A real blue-collar guy, right? He built the first 2 of the first baseball fields in Maryville, right? The first in like 1963 by Andalusia Grade School, and the second in the 70s near Camelback and 47th Ave. I'm not sure if they're still there. One might be a parking lot now, I'm not sure. But 2 of the very first baseball fields in Maryville, my grandfather literally built himself for my dad and his brothers and the kids to play baseball, okay? My dad grew up in Maryville. I spent half my childhood in Maryvale. I slept in that house multiple nights a week until high school, right? From 6 years old until high school. I ran those alleys, got in trouble with those kids. And yeah, later in life, you know what? I even fucked up and I sold a lot of dope in those neighborhoods. I lived it, okay? I grew up just north of there, 51st Avenue and Bell Road. Quintessential 80s middle-class neighborhood, picturesque. You know, my dad coached all my sports teams with my other best friends' dads. We played sports year-round for decades. We would come home, throw our book bags. My parents would be at work. My dad would let us know it was time to come home for dinner when he'd whistle. Like, quintessential neighborhood, right? Unfortunately, that didn't stop me from falling into addiction like really early. Age 16, full-on addiction. Heroin addict by 18, spent the next 8 years, you know, selling and using dope, you know, heavily. OD'd multiple times, spent many nights with the baddest women in town for drugs, stolen from my mom, did things I said I would never do, all in Phoenix streets, okay? My roots aren't in live streams, Ray. They're in Phoenix. That is my roots. These are my roots. That's who I am.
I don't need YouTube, and I don't need to sell my fans their fucking whatnot. I do it as a hobby, bro. You do it because you're an ex-heroin junkie who has nothing else to do. You're not getting a job, bro. I have a 9 to 5, right? I'm at the fucking hotel having lunch, doing fucking meetings during the day, bro, downtown Phoenix.
Here's what Razor doesn't understand. I don't have to work right now. Not because I'm lazy, not because I'm a junkie, but because I already did the work, all right? 20 years in tech, space and defense. I ran an engineering test lab for big vendors, big priority space companies and defense companies. I worked on the Hubble telescope, Orion, multiple satellites that helped troops in the Middle East during wartime, okay? My career paid me enough to take a break and build something I actually love beyond Wednesday. So you're right, Razor. I don't have a 9 to 5 right now. I don't need one. I will, maybe soon. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But my bills are paid. My house paid in my name. I can pay my mortgage every month. 15 minutes from my parents' house, who I helped move to Sun City to be closer to me. And if I want a job tomorrow, bro, I'll have 3 offers by noon in space and defense, not selling garage doors or credit cards, bro. Not cold calling for leads at a bank. And I'm not dragging on people who have that job, but don't try to act like you're something when you're not, dude. You can check my LinkedIn. It's all there. I don't lie. I gave up that long time ago, right? I used to lie a lot. I was, again, a junkie, 10 years deep in the heroin addiction, started in high school, got clean, thank God, before it got crazy. Been sober since March 5th, 2005, 20 years clean, all right? Now, what does that mean? You see me smoke a lot of cannabis. Cannabis saved my life. It helped save the lives of 5 other people that I know through my help, okay? Do I drink alcohol? Rarely. Do I shout at the use of psychedelics to make life better and make you a more empathetic human being? Yes, constantly. That's my clean, okay? And that's my clean that's helped other people. What works for you, and I'm proud that you've done it if you're in sobriety, if you're working sobriety. Good for you. All right. That's just the way it is.
I don't live by a lake in my mom's house. I don't live, by myself with my boyfriend or with no kids or whoever he lives with. There's anything wrong with that.
So now Razor's taking the same tired shots that other content creators in this world have done, calling me a junkie, calls me gay. Some content creators, like some other people in this content world in the past, and you guys guys know that I've been called homophobic and gay multiple times, all right? Same recycled crap from Renovision and the other clowns. Matter of fact, Razor's claiming Team Renovision now, like that's something to be proud about. You can't shame me with my past, bro. I already beat it. All the junkie talk, in one ear, out the other, bro. You know what, bro? It gives me a reason to talk about my past, which hopefully there's other people out there that have been where I've been, and we meet on that level, and now we're cool with each other, right? I don't talk a lot about my personal life, my love life, right? I don't need to. I got some emotion, yeah, right? I got some emotional scars from messed up situations in my past, the kind that make it hard to like let people get close for a decent period of time, right? Long enough to make relationships last lately, right? But Razor, dude, I've turned down way more pussy in the last couple of years than you've ever dreamed of sniffing. No offense to women out there, but it's the truth, dude. I got no problem in that game. Trust me. You're a slob. You looks like people can smell you coming from 50 feet away, bro. You're gross. And you're more alone than I'll ever fucking be, bro. Ever. It's ridiculous. Now, here's the other thing. Razor didn't really get under my skin. He thinks he's getting under my skin with the dog jokes, okay? I had a dog that I loved. She was like my kid. I don't have kids. I had this dog. 15 years. She was my gun dog. I taught her how to hunt. She was the best hunting dog in the world. She was like my kid. 15 years. All the guys that rocked with me over the time would see Abby in the background constantly, right? Great dog. Razor's tried different attacks, but he's got to get to me from the dog, right? To the dog. He's got to drop low. And we'll talk about this later about like, he's saying, I don't have kids, so he's going to go after me there. Razor, remember, you got kids and you went crazy because people brought up your kids. But here's the thing, right? I'll just play it. Here we go. Let's do it.
I know he had a dog once. Oh, here comes the dog joke. I warned you. I'm going to drop a dog joke. If you're a dog lover and you're one of these fucking people who think that dogs are kids and you think that losing your dog, it's like losing a kid, then you're going to get offended by this and you need to get the fuck out of here. Because I ain't got no time for that shit. You don't get the fact that you're offending a large group of people because you're so blindsided by your hate that you are willing to fucking, unfortunately, slip up and show your true colors.
You're so blindsided by your hate that you are willing to fucking, unfortunately, slip up and show your true colors.
His dog didn't want to be around him anymore because he got tired of hearing him fucking talk on YouTube for 3 hours, 4 fucking times a day. You don't get the fact that you're offending a large group of people because you're so blindsided by your hate that you are willing to fucking, unfortunately, slip up and show your true colors.
Slip up and show your true colors.
There it is. It finally, the dog joke finally came full circle. It's a rant. You got to flow with it. It's going to be a long one.
Bad move, man. Bad move, bro. People love their animals, dude. Going after somebody's dead pet doesn't make you edgy, dude. Doesn't make you funny. It's cheesy, bro. And it makes you look really fucking bad, bro. That one move right there lost you more respect than you'll ever get back, dude. Ever. Like, ever. And I bet your bosses at the bank or wherever you're working in downtown Phoenix are animal lovers too. Let's get into it.
I got at you, McClay. I hope this makes your comfortable drama, because these dudes, goofy ass dudes.
Into the into the
But let's get down to business.
Ladies and gentlemen, my road dogs, Red Hood.
I love dogs.
Darth Lopez.
Love dogs too.
17 years clean and sober, baby, off narcotics. Razor, fuck you. Fuck you, buddy.
I promise I won't chew gum this episode because evidently it offends Razor.
Fuck this motherfucker.
Or Raymond,
Ray, gay Ray, as I call him.
Or Ray Marano,
exactly.
Marano,
big bowl of fucking blob, and he's watching right now, and I know you are, Ray, and I'm here in front of 100 and like something people to cook your fat ass lie, baby. You're king of drama.
Brian,
by the way, I am the king
your
of drama.
dog's dead, Brian.
How does he do it?
Listen, I'm not one to... Listen,
I just want to say hi to my kids. I'm sorry.
I've never been one to talk about people's looks. I think it's cheesy. I get it. Like, you know, I'm not going to ever talk about somebody being overweight. You know, because I'm overweight myself, and I'm never been one to view shame and any of that stuff. But tonight, I want people to realize something. It's not our style over here to punch first, to punch down. It isn't. You have to take multiple shots and be detrimental to the entire plan of community and trying to be cool with people and just being a hellraiser for us to have to call you out. And I'm not talking about just me. Like, you got to remember, this guy has tried to jump into every single little tenthole of our content creation world, right? And we're going to go over that tonight a little bit. And
yes,
it's really hard. I show a lot of grace, man. I'm telling you guys. Lopez knows this. Hood knows this.
We like, dude. I don't know where this shit came from, dude. Like, evidently, like somebody was saying, like he's taking shots.
I know where it all comes from, because that's why I'm your king of drama, because I know, because he's been doing this for a while. And credit to Brian, bro, for not taking shots, not shooting down. And I don't believe in shooting up or shooting down. But you know what? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, look, you guys know me, bro. Like, this boy is mentally unstable, man. Like, he's crying on shows and like you know what I mean? Like, if I go out, I don't want this dude to kill himself and then everybody blames me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't
like
want
this.
that,
Like, I look at him and he looks like he eats sticks of butter.
Okay,
like a snack.
That's what I'm talking about. How do you fuck up being the big funny guy? How do you fuck up being the nice, bigger
Laughable,
dude? Because I'm clinically obese. I'm clinically obese. You know, I'm not. I carry a little bit of a gut, but I'm not built like him, and this is why I cut the guy loose, bro. Because yes, my whisper cell was telling me, warning me about this guy, and I started to see things, and I started to see an angry, bitter dude who just really didn't get it, who was pushing away the people he wanted to be part of. That's all he was doing. When he doesn't get it, he's like a petulant child. I've been calling him this for a fucking year. You know, I've been cooking him for a year. I've been in the drama segment multiple times for cooking this motherfucker, Sticky and Niobe. And I have a list whenever I get a chance to go over everybody he's taking a shot at in the community. And I got breaking news. Can I just do it now, Brian? Okay, and Brian knows this. There's people in my whisper cell that knows this. I got pulled into my plant manager's office. I got picked up in my unit by my manager. Hey, get on the golf cart. We gotta go, whatever. What's happening? What the fuck are you doing on the internet? What are you talking about? I get to the plant manager's office. There's fucking screens. It's fucking HR and a VP and all this on my company. They're talking about fucking, are you doing push-ups in uniform, George, at plant? And I'm like, yeah, I did actually. I did do some burpees on the side of blah, 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 blah. Long story short, I got a write-up. Long story short, I was basically told that somebody called the hotline. What do I know of Ray? What do people in here know of Ray? He docked Sticky.
Yeah, 100% on that.
Right?
And here's the thing. Here's the thing. The problem with that is, and what Ray doesn't understand is, we show him grace, a lot of grace. But he's getting into deep waters. The YouTube drama world is fucking cutthroat. They will fucking find your kids, dox where you work. They will fucking send cement to your fucking house. You know what I mean? Like,
what's that? Squat you, whatever that means. They're squatting your house. Yeah, whatever that is.
Like,
right.
That shit's scary. And you can't act the way you do. Like, you can't act like this and continue to just destroy relationships. Because listen, you guys, here's how it all started. It all started from me because I saw Sticky Goose do an interview with Swaggle House, and this laughable, goofy Razor shows up at the end of the show, laughing, hitting a bong, says he's state 48er. I'm like, oh, okay, this dude seems cool. I'll if I ever have a chance, I'll reach out to him or say hello to him or something. And I ended up doing that, right? And I literally watched this guy go through every single group, lose every single relationship over the same thing. He can't have friends. And when he has friends in the same group, if one of them pisses him off, he tells the other friend, hey, you have to take my side or we're going to war. Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. He started with Sticky Goose, turned on Sticky Goose, right? I get it. Yeah. Sticky's kind of goofy, but Sticky. Yeah. He turned on Sticky Goose. Boom. Got into what he calls the sticker people world, circumstances. Shout out to Marcus, Biggie Shaq, had the whole fucking all those guys over there. Lopez, those guys very well. Shout out to TM.
Yes, I consider myself an honorary member of the Sticker Kingdom. Absolutely.
Yeah. He tried to get in with them, falling out over the same thing, same fucking thing. MJ Comix tries to get in with MJ Comix, has a falling out because MJ won't take his side in the battle against Sticky. Has a falling out with like everybody over the same reason about not taking somebody else's side. Biggie Shaq, you've seen all these
yes
roll out on his shows. They play out in real life on YouTube, dude. It's fucking crazy. It's like real world times 10. Yeah.
Well, I have a list. Let me give the list. So Legion of Comix, right?
Shout out to Mark.
DJ Links, right?
He's gonna be a big part of our story tonight.
Somebody who's become a really big friend of mine, somebody who had it right from the beginning. I would quote his sayings, but I don't want to fuck it up because I'm stoned. Circumstances, Marcus, right? Okay, Brian LCS. And let me remind you of Brian LCS, even though I participated against the Taco Bell joke, but I quickly got over it and apologized to Brian. He took shots at Brian's wife, which is why Brian kind of misplayed the Taco Bell joke. And that's lore, that's facts. Myself, right? But I, being the king of drama for 2025, saw it coming, and that's why I flipped the script and attacked first, roasted him first, left him in the dust, and it was a wrap. George, who was a good buddy of his, who ghost wrote his only like little win he has over me. Unfortunately, I have not the best of teeth. That was his one victory. MJ tried to basically almost cried on stream with George on George's stream. Go check out 757 Hustle Show because MJ wouldn't interview him because he was too negative. Wahoo, a good buddy of mine, called him a pastor troll. How do you call somebody a pastor troll? That's almost like disrespecting religion. Comic Journey, let's not forget. Shitting on Comic Journey, turned this whole racist thing. There was some stuff said there that there was out of line. I get it. Bleeker called my buddy a Bleeker an addict as well. Called him fucking racist because he said a rap joke. Could it have been taken out of context? Probably, to be fair. My buddy Travis, who's part of my Whisper Show, told him to go off himself, right? And told him to self-delete and make fun of a mental condition. Another good friend of mine, Sicko, made fun of his mental condition. And Izzyverse, who he disrespected his wife. He docked Sticky. I 100%. Believe that he caught my job. Yes, I know that for a fact. Yeah. And I know why he docked Sticky, because he thought Sticky was making fun of his daughter. I thought it was straight angry white male. That was a troll from the past who I've kind of befriended. So that is the list. I got, if I missed anybody. He took shot at Biggie. Personal shots at Biggie. I forgot. I put Biggie on the list. And a bunch of other people, bro. And I do believe him. I do believe he's the one who caught my job.
Yeah.
It didn't work. Thankfully, I have a good enough karma that it did not work. It was basically a verbal. And this is the first time I've really talked about it on a live. I just saved it. So he's been a piece of shit for a long time. He's like an emotional fucking grifter. The moment you don't acquiesce to his any demands, he flips the script on you. He wants you guys to have a standard that he won't hold himself up to or accountable to. That's the quote from Marcus. I always fuck that up, but it's true. You know what I mean? And the moment I've seen him, this is what I believe. Now, let me say this. Fable messes with them. Scotty Vaughn fucks with them. Rob Stacks messes with, like, does content with Razor.
Well, he had a relationship with him that blew up all over the fucking place. Right?
Correct.
Every relationship this guy has, George, 757 Hustle Show. And we'll get into all this, right? Because yeah, like, this is the interesting shit. Like, I want people to remember two things about the show. Obviously, we're going to drag the guy just because he pissed me off and he's been crying for it for 2 weeks. So we're going to give it one show. And the other thing is, this is something to look at. If you're a content creator, if you're trying to build a community, if you're trying to be part of the comic community, you're trying to, you're a retailer, you're trying to build something, right? This is a what not to do. This is how not to act, because it's very important. Number one thing I want to get across here is the most important thing in life to me is empathy, right? And because it'll make you look at things from different angles. And it also, being able to put yourself in somebody else's shoes is important. But at the same point, I want to say to people, like, be wary of this. You have to give that information freely, as Dennis Barger likes to say. These are the guys not to fuck with. These are the guys you don't want in your crew. They're cancerous. They burn shit down. They just want to see it burn. You can't trust them. It's just not worth it. And he's ran through everybody else. And just be wary of this. Content creators, the best thing you can do is collaborate. It is. This is not a world right now to where you are out on an island and you are on your own. Because when shit happens, whether that you're a retailer and you're a content creator, whether you already got a 9-to-5 and you're a content creator, whatever, there's always a situation where you can lean on your homies, right? Hey, I need can you come on the show tonight? Hey, can you hook me? Could you have any contacts with this guy? Hey, I need a couple of books for my shop. I'm short this week. You call another shop. Like, collaboration, being cool with people is the key to success. It really is, in multiple ways. Being cool with people in life is just the key to success. Life is harder when you're on an island and you're a dickhead. Nobody wants to fuck with you, not even your family. That's sad.
I just want to know, like, if he said this is a hobby for him, like, why is he buying subs, bro?
Oh, yeah. Well, first of all, let me show. He doesn't know what this book is. This is Mada's book. He doesn't know what this is.
Yeah, he's not a comic guy.
Yeah,
comics are new to him.
This is, bro.
This is all grift. Yeah.
It's like I said, he's like a leech.
Yeah, he's a fake. He's a real big phony in multiple ways, you guys. Like,
and he's not self-aware.
And it'll come across.
You gotta be self-aware.
But the guy makes a lot of videos that nobody watches. Like, what the fuck, bro?
We're gonna give him his most views tonight.
And I was like, hey, 10
congratulations, Razor. Yeah. As a matter of fact, he sent me a message tonight. He sent me multiple messages tonight, right? But there's one I do want to show you guys, because this is the most recent one, and he's so butthurt about that. Listen, man, if you're gonna be a douchebag, in DMs, fuck off, bro. Like,
dude, he started it, guys. Yeah. He remember the private or the members live that he did, bro, that I could not clip to show it, or I would have. And remember, he for being this guy, this tough guy on YouTube, he told on me. He called YouTube on me, and I got put on probation on YouTube, and so I had to do a class for like 15 minutes to get off of probation, or I would have did like 30 days in YouTube jail.
You're on double secret probation, man.
Yeah,
well, that's the other thing, man. He's a hypocrite. Like, listen, we're all hypocrites a little bit, but if you watch his content, he flip-flops from being this tough guy, all about the drama, to literally crying about it because people are going too hard on him. And I'm talking about a grown man crying about YouTube comic beef. Okay, not about people who he's been friends with for years, that are brothers to him, that he's lost a relationship with, people that he's known for 2 months. Okay, that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like, it's very interesting. So he sent me this message. He goes, "Hey, bro, thanks for promoting the channel, man. It was fun working with you. Have a great show. Don't forget to mention Razor Comics as much as possible. Thanks, dog." He's always got these dog jokes, and he thinks that it's funny. He thinks it's like hurting me. It's not hurting me, bro. It's not. It's making you look bad. But that's the type of shit I'm talking about. He is so unaware, and he flip-flops, right? He goes back from being this tough guy to being drama's too tough, too hard for him, and he can't take it, and he's better than that. The last conversation I had with him, I told him, I said to him, I was like, Razor, he got mad at me because when Razor and Darth had their falling out, I didn't take Darth's or Razor's side more than Darth's. He got mad that I was showing Darth too much love. And which I wasn't showing Razor any hate. You know, I talked about him, but not as much as I talked about Darth, he said. I said, Razor, I go, first of all, that's cheesy if you're getting mad about that. I go, second of all, I've known you for 2 minutes, bro. I've known Darth for 6 years, you know?
I'm part of the flipperverse. I just live with the sticker people, but I'm a flipper. I know these guys from years ago watching them. Mercenite, Long Short. I could go deep. I can go ultra. I can go Half Price Cook. I could go Crook, John Z. Even when Shit-A-Vision was, they were all one. I could just go, bro. Ben Stein. This is home turf. You know, I just moved to the sticker people because that's just how it is. So they're my friends now. And I cooked them. So what do you, Razor? I know you're watching. I cooked you. I told you I was going to cook you like I cooked Sticky and like I cooked Niobe. That's why I'm a Kika drama. Razor, I know you don't like it, but too bad. You know, just so you know, Razor, I told Brian to kind of hold off on you. You know, this is why my channel was built for trolls like him and Niobe and Sticky. I do the dirty work that the comic book homies don't want to do because this is a malignant troll. See, he's a special troll. See, I'm a troll too, right? But I'm the best of them. But see, there's layers to us trolls. I'm a noble troll. You call me to help fight trolls like Razor.
He's a vigilante troll. He's the Punisher.
Exactly, bro. I'm just really one of you guys. I do the curse words. I do the bad work.
This is the only motherfucker I've ever seen sweating doing a podcast.
Yeah, dude, he sweats so much.
Fucking sweating.
I can't
sweating
figure it out,
in a chair, bro.
Yeah.
When he does this,
nothing. That motherfucker's sweating.
So basically, I have this conversation with him. He's mad about me taking Lopez's side, and I tell him, I go, listen, bro. I go, I get it, man. I go, but here, let me give you some advice. I know this drama thing you're hopping in and out of, and totally fine. I'm not saying don't do drama. You know me. I started the drama fucking shit with the drama alert stuff. Okay. I told him I have no problem with anybody. I'm not going to tell you how to do your content, but just heads up. If you're gonna be hard into the drama, you can't be so emotional on camera and live on YouTube. And what I mean by that is this guy has cried in multiple lives because the beef is too much for him. He cried when DJ Lynx didn't take his side. We played it in the commercials. He cried when he decided that the drama was too much and it wasn't good for a comic community, and he was better than that. And he could do real content, and he was running with a real team, right? And he's cried other times too. You know what I mean? It's crazy. He cried because when he lost his job, nobody called him on camera. Okay, listen, I get it. I'm an empathetic man. I get it. You know, you cry when you lose your dog. You cry when you lose your homie. You cry when you're proud of your son or something. I get it. That's fucking, you get punk rock points for that. You definitely don't get punk rock points for crying over the shit he's crying about.
Hey, dude, and I told him Spears, bro. He threatened Mark Spears.
Well, we'll get into this. Yeah. So I told him, I said, just be careful because that's your kryptonite now. That's your kryptonite now. And he's too emotional, right? So I told him all this. And, you know, it was kind of funny because at this time, he had already ladder hopped out of almost every community into a new community called PCP, he called them. I'm new to pop culture philosophers. Robbie, shout out to him. He's a big content creator. I'm new to him. I don't know much about him. I learned about him through Razor telling me that Razor is now rocking with real content creators who are doing real industry things, and I shouldn't mess with the PCP army because they're murderers, right? And I'm like, I don't know these guys, right? Like all of a sudden you're with these guys and they're gonna do all your bidding.
I have a theory on that. It's not that. It's just he's just trying to latch on to another bubble of comic book community because it hasn't worked out anywhere else. And I'm gonna be honest, like the Scotty Vaughn, they had issues with circumstance. So there was some politics, like selective politics going on where people that didn't like circumstance Marcus hovered around Razor. I believe that some people fuck with Razor so Razor doesn't bother them anymore or talk about him, right? So it's better to give him attention and just kind of hang out with for a little bit and then distance yourself because then he'll do what he's doing here. And I see a lot of people say, why are you giving him time? Because sometimes you have to, because this guy has continuously taken shot after shot after shot after shot. And cloud chasing, I kind of don't believe in it. I don't believe in shooting up, shooting down, but this is... Brian's been through this before, bro. Like probably people that, like you said in the beginning,
just like Razor, it's always the same type of person. It's always very low self-esteem, very petty, can't trust anybody on their inner circle, can't hold water. Like they can't hold water for nothing. Like don't even think that this guy is solid.
Like people always like, we've been through this shit before and people are like, Brian, you're a drug addict. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, it's the same old trope. Yeah, it's now he's Team Renovision.
Yeah, I was there. I was there when Marco was calling him that, and I told him, "Yo, bro,
but that's an accomplishment.
Right.
Like putting that in the past, bro. That's even gives you leather skin, bro. Like it makes you.
Hey, that's who I am, man.
Better person.
That's me. That's that's a big part of who I am and why I am who I am. And I'm proud of that. I wouldn't listen. I say it all the time. Okay. I say it all the time. I say, I would go to war. I would go to war with, and this is a Joey Diaz quote, I believe. I would go to war with ex-drug addicts over people who have never touched a drug because I know they've already went to hell and back. Okay. I know that they're solid people. They're going to be able to get through it. I'm proud of who I am. I wouldn't change that for the world. It's made me who I am. Okay. I'm very lucky to be that. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. And George, you're the same. I know you're the same way. You talk about it a lot too.
Yeah, bro. Come on. 17 years off narcotics, bro. I would have had 17 years of alcohol, but after the pandemic, I relapsed on alcohol, Jameson and Coors Light. But I watched my behavior. I corrected my behavior. I called my sponsor, and it is what it is. I mean, I do smoke pot, but it is what it is.
Hey, Nate, check the private chat real quick. I just want to make sure something. So go ahead, Lopez.
So yeah, bro, that doesn't work anymore. We're past that. We're evolved. That's calling somebody who was an addict doesn't work. It holds no weight. It don't bother me.
Yeah, because
of the struggle. I mean. So it doesn't matter if a person is in recovery, has 30 days, 2 days, it's still an accomplishment when you're dealing with that disease. So that doesn't mean that they're coming from him but see, the way I'm constructed and built, I harmonize them with ad hominems or whatever that shit is, but I call it harmonize. And I just go, well, you eat yourself to death. You have an eating addiction. This is why I've gone hard on him because this is what he does to people. And he's done it time and time again. Everybody there's a list of people that are cool with him, and I'm not taking a shot at them, but maybe they're just better person than I am. Lisa Noble's an awesome person. I sent me my only A-OK. Swag does a good good creator, small channel like me. I don't know why Comic Vet, who used to be friends with some of the sticker people, Marcus used to be friends with Marcus. He's doing content with him.
I even seen Razor call out, like he called out that Comic Vet on a show, and Comic Vet was in the chat, and they were going after each other. And I'm like, I don't know Comic Vet, by the way, like brother, like I apologize. I'm not bringing you up in this. I'm not trying to bring you, but listen, man, I just I'm not, and I don't want to do any gatekeeping here. That's never been my thing. I brought this person. I tried to lift this person up, right? Absolutely. So obviously, I'm not down that gatekeeping. I'm telling people collaboration is the key to this, but every single person, like 10 people now, 10 groups, it's the same old thing. And it's just not worth it when you're trying to build a community, when you're trying to build something positive, something cool. Comix has been fucking awesome for the past year. It has been awesome. It's been so good. And when you are there and all you want to do is this flip-flopping, trying to take people down, take the next person down. Every co-host he's had, he's flipped on them. We're going to get into that in a second. And I'll, I'm going to drop the link at some point if anybody wants to come up that's dealt with him before. I'll give you a chance to speak because I know there's a lot of people out there. But this is his MO, right? It is who he is. And it's very interesting. And one of the things that I want to do, because I want to go grab another drink real quick, is I want to talk about his former co-host, George of the 757 Hustle Show. Because George was there for a lot of this craziness when Razor was like in full-on Spurg moment, he watched he consoled Razor when he cried multiple times. He came out to Phoenix for something and went and hung out with Razor and hung out with him in real life. When you break bread with somebody in real life, both and I'm talking about really breaking bread, like food wise, I get it, make money with somebody, but when you're really breaking bread with them food wise, sitting down with them, and George brought his wife and stuff, like that means something. And this guy was such a fucking douchebag to George, all of a sudden flipped on him like it was basic instinct shit and left him 20 messages during a movie George went to saw. I believe he said he saw the opening night of Superman, and Razor left 20 messages on another man's voicemail. And so I'm gonna go grab another drink. We're gonna use the restroom, and I want to let you guys hear Razor's voicemail. It's his basic instinct moment. He knew we were gonna show it, but you guys got to see it.
Guys, don't get it twisted. I don't know what Brian McClay agenda is on Saturday. I know you guys are going to watch, my voicemails that I left on George, the 757 Hustle Show, and quite frankly, that's fine, dude. I don't care about the voicemails. Here's the thing, guys. Real men don't share text messages, don't share voicemails. You know who does that? YouTubers, guys that are looking for clicks.
You have 11 new messages.
All right.
Steven, it's Mom. Give me a call. I'm still your mother, you know.
I'm getting on. Steven, call your mother.
You have 19 saved messages. Saved message.
Man, give me a call. It's called having a man-to-man, a face-to-face. It's a live stream with Darth. What kind of bitch shit is that? Let's have a conversation and talk. If you don't have nothing to do with me, just say, give me a call and say, fuck off, right? Tell me that to my face, bro. Tell me that to my face, like a man. I don't want nothing to do with you. Fuck off. Give me a call and let me know. That's all you got to do, man. Have a conversation. You want to go do a live stream? Go do a live stream, dude. That's bitch shit right there.
To replay, message saved. Saved message.
George, dude, there's never going to be any... Fuck yeah, I'm going to call you and put you on blast. Phone and call me. I'm not doing a live stream about you. This is between me and you. This is us. You can give me a call and we can talk like men. Or you can go do a live stream like a girl with Darth Lopez. That's fine. But I'm trying to call you like a man, man to man. You play all the voicemails. That's hilarious because they were funny as fuck. I don't care, dude. This is between me and you, okay? That's it. Call me. I'm trying to reach out like a man to a man. I'm not going on a live stream. I'm not talking about you on my live stream. I'm trying to reach out to you, bro.
To replay this message, press 1. Message saved. Saved message.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I was actually trying to call my mom this time. My bad.
To replay this message, message saved. Saved message.
1 voice message. 2 voice messages. 3 voice messages. 4 voice messages. Five voice messages. 6. 7 voice messages. 8 voice messages.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, message saved. Saved message.
Yeah, definitely voiding. Definitely voiding. Yeah, Al, Jeopardy, Rayman. Yeah, George is definitely voiding. Definitely voiding. Kmart's better. Yeah.
To replay this message, press 1. Message saved. Saved message.
Simba. You see, everything the light touches is yours. Never go over there, Simba. That's the elephant graveyard. We never go there, Simba.
What just can't wait to be king.
To replay this message, press 1. Message saved. Saved message.
Yeah, see? I'm looking for George from the 757 Hustle Show, see? Yeah, looking for him here. Got a pump full of lead, see? Get him, coppers. Yeah, coming after you, see? George from the 757 Hustle Show, see? This is my 1920s voice, see? Yeah, that's how we talked back in the 20s. Everybody else, yeah? You're next, see? Pump full of lead, copper. Yeah.
To replay this message, press message saved. Saved message.
Hello, this is Raj Party. We are calling for George for the 75107. So we have an amazing jail for you, George. 757 Hustle. Please give us a call back. It is 1-800. Give us a call back. 1-800. Give us a call. This is Raj Party. I am calling for George for the 757 Hustle Show. We have amazing deals for you, George. Please phone in the call at post haste immediately.
To replay this message, press message saved. Saved message.
I found this number in the bathroom stall. It says call George for a good time. What are you doing, George? Come over. You sound naughty. You sound so naughty, George. Oh my God, thinking about you now, George. This is called George for a good time. God, I just can't wait to get a hold of you, George. I'm going to do so much to you. We're going to have such a good time.
To replay this message, press message saved. Saved message.
George, where are you, man? Just Jamaica Jones here by the beach, boy. We're getting irie. Not in Phoenix, Arizona. No, boy. We're going down to the beach, getting the irie. As I get the irie. Bob Marley. What do you do, George? How you doing? Yes, man. No, man. Hey, man. Give me a call, man. We are here 24/7. We know the future. We know the past. We know everything, man. Give me a call. Boy. What are you doing, George?
To replay this message, press message saved. Saved message.
Oh, yes, this is Dr. Balthazar. We're calling from the medical examiner's office. We want to apologize. We've come across this individual named Ray Moreno. Evidently, you are his only contact listed in the phone here. It's kind of funny. I apologize. We digress. But again, this is Dr. Balthazar. We're just giving you a quick reading here, let you know that your friend Ray, well, he's not doing too good, but it's okay. You're probably looking at right now. Again, Dr. Balthazar, just call it in. Let you know that this gentleman here is on his deathbed, and here's always contact. I don't know. Okay, well, you have a good day, sir. It was nice reaching out to you, and I'm sorry.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete message saved. Saved message.
Hey, man, is George there, man? No, I'm George, man. Hey, man, I'm trying to get a hold of George, man. Every time I call, bro, no one answers the phone yet. I don't know what's going on. Getting kind of weird out here, man. I'm starting noticing things, man. Really need my guy George right now. Man, what's going on out here, bro? Why are you leaving me all alone, man? Call me up, man. Feel right, bro. Call me, man.
To replay this message, press message saved. Saved message.
Order, fool. Hey, what's happening? This OG Big Happy. I'm looking for yours. That's the homie. Evidently, he's out and about. We can't get a hold of him. Fucking Vato's out there. We're all trying to get a hold of this Vato. Not even answering his phone and shit, eh? So what's the matter with you hoes? We're trying to get a hold of you, fool. You can't hide from this Vato right here. I know where you live, fool. I know where you're at. I know where you sleep. I know where you eat. I know where you fart, fool. Silent home. You gotta give this Vato a call, homie. We're out here trying to look for you, Vato. We're like, everywhere we look, everywhere we go, we can't find George. Everywhere I look, nowhere I can't find you, fool. Hey, give my Vato a call. We're trying to find the homie yours. We can't find him nowhere, Vato Loco. We're out here in the streets, cruising South Phoenix, having the oldies, fool, getting the switches on the rich. You know what I'm saying, Vato? Give me a homie. We trying to get a hold of you, Vato Loco. It's Vato Locos forever. Blood in, blood out, Vato.
To replay this message, press 1. To message saved. Saved message.
Oh my God, I was looking for George. Georgie Pooh. Georgie Pooh, please give me a call. This is Stacy. We met the other night at the club. Oh my God. Your cock was so huge. I need to get back with you. Please, give me a call. This is Stacy. We met the other day at the club. Georgie.
To replay this message, message saved. Saved message.
Good morning. This is George Johnson. Excuse me, Officer Dick Johnson. Maricopa County here. We are reaching out to get a hold of a George. Some kind of weird Greek name. But again, this is Detective. This is Dick Johnson. We're trying to get a hold of George. George, we're reaching out to you. You have a warrant out for your arrest. Last time you were here, evidently there were some problems with javelinas in the area. We have some reports of you touching javelinas inappropriately. Please give us a call here at the station. Number is 1-800-6969. 1-800-6969. This is the Maricopa Police Department. Again, Detective Dick Johnson reached out for George, some weird last Greek name, but we need you to get a hold of us, George. We have some reports of you inappropriately touching javelinas. Were you inappropriately touching javelinas? Because that's what the report says here, George, that you're inappropriately touching javelinas. This is Detective Dick Johnson. Here you go for George. 757 Hub Show. Please give us a call, George. We're not for your arrest. We want to get this handled as quickly.
To replay this message, press 1. To delete, press 7. To return, message saved. Saved message.
Pick up. Pick up. Come on, fool. I know you got to go to work today. Answer the goddamn phone.
To replay this message, press message saved. Saved message.
Bro, you might as well just call me or pick up because I'm keep fucking with you. What's going on, man? Maybe we could get Angel to go on your show or Madam. Oh wait, they're already both been on your show. Anybody else? Any other of my friends? Can we get I don't know, my old school buddy Rudy or my childhood friend to go on? What's going on, man? Oh. I'm fucking with you until you call me, fucker. What the fuck your problem is, bro? Pick up. I'm gonna keep calling you. I'm gonna fuck.
To replay this message, press message saved. Saved message.
I mean, chat, you are on fire tonight, you guys. You are on fire.
Yeah.
That's what type of shit I'm talking about.
Exhibit B, Your Honor.
That's Ray. That's Ray for you.
Yeah.
This is why I blocked him. When I knew I was going to get, shut it down, I just blocked him instantly. And I did the Taco Bell, which, made the segment on you, Ray. Ray, look, it's my crown. It's damaged due to lighting you and Sticky and Iobi up, bro. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's Razor for you guys. This is why my little channel was created, to deal with malignant trolls like that piece of crap.
Yeah.
And two wrongs don't make a right, but this is how he pushes people to do this to him. Because a lot of people are right, probably shouldn't be getting this attention, because I do that. I handle the scum. But it just needs to be said, and I hope the people that I mentioned maybe think about it.
Well, there are some people that I do want to mention, and I in no way am calling these people out. I'm not saying you're wrong for this. I'm just saying heads up, because I know there are a lot of women that rock with him in his chat, and my thought process is is this the type of dude that you want around your kids? Is this the type of dude you want around your family, your community? Is this the type of dude you want in your inner circle? His talk about how his hypocrisy about how he got so mad when Sticky Goose talked about his daughter, that he doxed Sticky Goose, acted like he didn't dox him. Behind the scenes, you guys, he was full on dox. He talked, he laughed.
Evidently, the stream like froze or something. It's like people are saying we're back.
Oh no, it's because of how long the fucking video was, bro. It was 13 minutes long of him leaving voicemails that they just watched. So
oh damn.
Yeah.
Damn it, they still hung tight. Oh shit, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's him. Yeah. Because he when he and I told him, I go, look, bro, one thing is to make fun of Sticky, the one thing is to dox him. The dude is a father, bro. Like, chill. And I told him, you don't even know if it was Sticky trolling, but being at that time, how I was kind of
YouTube cut us off. Are we back? Are we back? Stream was shut down for 10 minutes. Oh wow, the stream was unavailable. That's interesting. I got blacked out. You guys did not get to see that. We showed 13 minutes of Razor doing a
Are you sure they didn't see it? Because I saw Mighty, I saw a few people talking about.
Yeah, I saw a few talking to people. It says stream is healthy to me right now. It says stream is healthy.
They said for 5 minutes. Although they said a lot of it.
Somebody said most of it.
Well, that's enough. I mean, look at him. I saw I was looking at the chat. That's how horrible the dude is.
Yeah, I'll put it out. I'll put it out as its own video, you guys. And that shit went on for 13 minutes, you guys. 13 minutes. So I'll put that out as its own video immediately following this. And we'll edit that out. By the way, chat, you guys are on fire. On the replay, you guys won't see the chat because, I play music at the beginning of the show. So I always get hit for copyright infringement. None of my shit is ever monetized. But they also make me cut those music songs off, and when I edit them, you don't get to see the chat replay. So
I think it was because of the Matthew Broderick IP violation.
Okay.
But people still heard the voicemails.
Good. Bleecker Street said YouTube did us a favor.
sometimes a little fence doesn't hurt. You know, you want to be, you want to be cautious. You know what I mean? Put up a little fence. I'm not saying a gate, just like a little fence, just to keep a distance. No, hey, look, man. Like I said, I saw it coming. I did. Got a lot of other perspective. I started to understand that the people he was taking shots at constantly did nothing to him, did nothing to warrant those shots. Right? They were just in their own world, in their own comic book bubble, right? And this guy wanted to be a part of. It didn't work out, not because they didn't want to, because it's just weird, because I don't want to misquote, but I think the dude trying to get into the Discord could not get into the Discord. They're trying to help him get into Discord. They say his name, hey, Razor, blah, blah, blah. He then goes on and begins to attack the Marcus, the Circumstance, and those crowds, right? Just like out of nowhere, make content out of them.
How is that going to help him be a content
That's what I
creator and
mean.
collaborate? It's not. You're just totally putting yourself on an island. It's not cool, man. And it's the same thing. Like, listen, one of the great moments in comic book content history is when Tom Garcia went on to Sticky Gooses and basically let his whole fan base know, like, this is not how to act. Like, you guys can do whatever you want. Like, this is open to everybody. Like, this is not how to act. And that was a big moment for content creators in our comic book content sphere.
Yeah, Sticky's never been the same.
Take
never
notice.
been the same.
Yeah, never been the same. And
hey, it's San Diego, Brian. You remember when we had Comic Tom? I go, hey Tom, wasn't that great when you lit Sticky Goose on fire and everybody was quiet and then everybody started laughing?
Yeah, Tom's great about it. He's listen, Tom is a stand-up cat, man. I had a great time with Tom in New York and Davis and all the cats. We went out multiple nights. He's a solid dude in this industry and in this world, and he's always been above board, and he showed it that night. And that's something that I want to come across, that like, it's important. This is not the way to act as a content creator in our world, as a comic book community member. It's not going to help you in any way, Ray. It just isn't. And here's the other thing, he's got to go to the lowest steps, right? He tried to say I was a shut-in at my parents' house while I'm literally in New York, having a great time. So that blew up on him. Then he said he was going to show up at my house and beat me up. And I think he realized that I'm not a 5'0" 200 pounds or 5'0" 300-pound guy. Like, Razor, I'm not looking to get into a fight with anybody anytime soon. I'm 45 years old. I'm gonna shout out to Ferd Bird, love you, brother. Shout out to everybody that's dropped money tonight. By the way, everybody that's dropped money tonight, I'm giving to a dog rescue. Okay. I'm going to be getting a new dog. I'm going to be getting a new pointer, and that money that has been given tonight is all going to that rescue. So just a heads up. Bro. Yeah. Shout out to Red Hood on that one, man. Red Hood was like, you got to give all the money you get. I'm like, you know what? That's a great fucking idea. So for everybody that gave them money tonight, it's going to a pointer rescue. So thank you so much. But where was I at? So like, you can't go after me there. Then he's tried to say he was going to show up at my house and fight me, and I think he realized, like, I'm no slouch. The first thing that people say to me when they see me is like, "Holy cow, I didn't realize you were a giant." Okay, and don't get me wrong, I'm 75, 100 pounds overweight. I could be in much better shape. Okay, I'm not somebody to shame about their looks or about their weight or any of that. That's cheesy to me, but I'm no slouch, man. And I got no problem defending myself if I need to, but I don't want to. I'm 45 years old. I'm going to hurt my hands. I'm going to tweak my back. I'm going to fuck up my knees. But more importantly, I'm going to hurt you, dude. I'm going to hurt you. You show up by my house in any intimidating way, I don't want to be arrested. Do you want to be arrested? Do you want to be hurt and arrested? Do I want to be hurt and arrested? No. But I have no problem defending myself in this life. Any man. Shout out to Cali Comics. One more cent more than Chongo because I love dogs too. Sorry, Chonko. Shout out to Chonko Comics. That's my guy too. as a man, I have no problem defending myself. I've been there. I've done that. That's been part of my life way back when. But I'm too old for that, bro. Like, it's not worth it to me. Okay. But he failed in that. And now he's got his buddies who he's trying to have come after me. But here's the funniest part. Somebody sent me this today. This is a message on his one of his posts that he put on me, right? On Facebook. And somebody responded to it, and the guy's name is White Power Strength. People need to stop crying about comics and get off their ass and work. Too many lazy people. Animals come and go. They aren't human. Stop sympathizing with them, let alone crying that your stupid dog died. Really enjoyed this one. And Razor responded to him exactly 100%. We used to bury our dogs in the backyard, and by next week, we're out buying a new one and moving on. People acting like their dogs are human beings is nuts. Razor. Why, again, like that clip I've played said, in his own words, you get so angry and mad that you slip up and you show your true self. You show your true self, bro. And what is your true self? Your true self is this, bro. This is a post that he had to go find on my old school Instagram. Shout out to Johnny Comix again with a $50 super chat saying, dogs are amazing animals. So sorry you lost your dog. Glad to donate to a good cause. This dude is an asshat. Much love, you guys. This is my post where when my dog was alive, she used to love to jump up and get in, like a dog does, and fuck with you right on the couch. And so I have this great video of it, and there she is. And under that video, he found that video and he put, look at what he put. He says, laughing emojis, fuck you and your dead dog. I'm rich, bitch. Like, what are you thinking? Do you think that's going to help you, bro? Do you think that's going to endear you to all the people that have been rocking with you since, like, all of us content creators put them onto you, like, who are also our fans too, and our community members and our family and friends? You know, woof woof, right? Woof. At least I don't cry over my dead dog like a bitch. Like, what are you thinking that this is gonna do? Like, he told me he's gonna come and find me and bury me next to my dead dog. Razor, no, you're not. You're not. And you look cheesy, dude. So,
do y'all want to see a picture of his mom?
Absolutely.
Oh, this is, hold on.
An old picture?
This is back. This is back in the day. Love you, son.
Put it in the middle.
The truth must come out. I love you, son.
Shout out to Hive Comics, who literally just dropped $150, you guys, in memory.
Come back
of
to the
Abby.
light, son.
In memory of Abby. That's what I'm talking about. Like, Razor, if this isn't gonna work, it's not gonna work. And people love their animals. They love their community. They love their animals. They love their kids. They love their family. Like you love your kids. It's not worth it, bro. This is the type of shit that you're not built for it. That's the other important thing. You were never built for this. You cry. You cry. You try to go after me thinking that I'm going to come on here and cry about my dog. I love my dog. That was great times. I love seeing these videos about my dog. It's great. I'm going to smile about it and love it. You cry because you can't handle YouTube beef that you started. You've cried 3 to 4 times live. Lord Zero just dropped $50. Awesome Sauce Radio just dropped $2.
And he was a sticky guy.
Yeah.
Let's not forget the hypocrisy there.
What's up, MJ?
MJ Comics just dropped 10 pounds. Here from my brother Brian. Razor said dogs have no souls. After seeing Razor's comments about Abby, I would argue Razor doesn't have a soul. Lord Zero says, for Abby, for my boy, $50. Like,
and this right now, because I know you're watching, this is what you're jealous of, Ray, that you'll never get to this level. You know, if he would not have bought subscribers and views, he would have, I don't think he'd even have 350. He bought subs at 301. So and you know, he what, 320 maybe?
Thanks, Economics and Comics just dropped $50 saying dogs are family. I hope this helps with your dog hunt.
Exactly,
Thank you,
David.
brother.
Community.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just.
Did you see the Hive? Did you see the Hive? Hive dropped
did.
$50 too.
I did,
yeah.
man.
They dropped 150.
150, yeah.
Dude. Like, this is, you're right. This is what he wants. He's wanted immensely. He's wanted this community. And unfortunately, he'll never have it now. In this world, he might be able to grift somewhere else and to change his game. He's been trying to like jump into this weird world of like he's trying to be like that foo on IG. Like he's trying like
he bought views for those, bro. They had like because you know he's an adversary, and I know he likes this. I always pocket watch him, right? So he had like about 60 something views, and then the next day, like over 1,000. I'm like, okay, come on, bro. You know what I mean? You know, come on, Razor. But hey, you know, it's like I said, the people that hang around him, I hope I believe in keeping a fence, so I'm kind of a gatekeeper. I hope they see this and it kind of makes them think about it, right? Because this is heinous, bro. Like we could make fun of other drama dudes, but they don't even go this far. Not even fucking Daniel. You know, this kind of far. This dude here, bro.
Let me tell you, there's certain people in life, and I've met all kinds, that lack the life skills necessary to connect with other people. And when you can like say something like that to another man's dog, you know, they call it man's best friend for a reason.
For a reason, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you can like say that without blinking an eye, you know, it's like you should not be on YouTube, bro. You should not be like posing as somebody that has a joy and a love of comic books, because this is about connecting with people about what everybody enjoys, and you have no business being in this community, man.
No, he's an interloper. He always has been, bro.
Like this is where like we've gotten rid of so many people that have poisoned this community since 2017. You're the last. Get the fuck out.
Shout out to I heard
and it's just like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
I heard your Fifis just dropped a $20 super chat. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Shout out to my boy
Flipside,
yeah, dude. Shout out to Tales from the Flip Side. Those are my guys. Those are the OGs. Everybody, a lot of you who are watching this right now come from Tales from the Flip Side. That is
absolutely
that is our roots too. That is where a lot of us come from, and we've been saying the same thing all the way back from them. You know.
Yeah. And that here's another thing. Brian gave him his first 1,000 view video when I was on their live, and I have this thing about how I speak, and I said War of the Top 10, which was Renovision, that I was part of. Brian, blah 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 blah, and I knew when I said it on that stream. And Derek's not here, but I was like, "Fuck!" In my head, I hesitated, and Derek Neiman, I was like, "Derek Neiman, whatever." He calls me the moment that stream was over. Hey, tell me more about this top 10 thing. And I kind of told him, and I was like, "Oh, you think McClay will let me?" He didn't even know Brian, bro. I was like, "Well, you can reach out, man. If Brian talks to you, wants to talk to you about it." And Brian did. That was a whole little drama thing, and it didn't even work out because Kyle went on there and it didn't end well. And so again, Brian didn't have to do that, right? The shots he took at Brian were unnecessary, bro. And I was there to see it first.
No reason for him to get to take shots. Bro. I had done nothing but showed him grace and tried to help him. Like people,
we welcomed him, dude.
Like, we welcomed him with open arms.
Here. Yes.
You know,
right?
There's the whole thing about him paying for subs, and I want to reference this and talk about this because this is an important topic. There is a video you can go watch right now on his channel where I jump on with him that night where he is talking about how him and another content creator found this new part of YouTube. 1 second, you guys. I got to bring in our boy Biggie on this one. Shout out to the one and only immortal Biggie Shack.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man?
What up, brother? It's good to see you.
Was good.
I'm glad you're here for this. I'm glad you're here for this. So I want to talk real quick about this sub thing because Biggie, you know about this too. This is a big topic. So, I'm doing my shit after a show one night. And usually after my shows and before my shows, I'm checking in with the community. I'm watching Immortal Biggie Shack. I'm watching Alan on his shows. I'm watching, Bleaker or Legion of Comics. I fuck with a lot of the other content creators in this community because I think it's important to do that. It means collaboration means the world in this in content creators community. It's important, and you can lean on each other in rough times. And so I'm always fucking with other people in the content. Shout out to Chonko Comics, who's in the chat too. Like a lot of these guys, I really like what they do. And one night after a show, Razor's on late. I see he's on late. While I'm editing the show, I jump in with him, and he's talking about how him and another content creator just found out about this new thing in YouTube Studio where there's a promotion tab where you can literally go and pay money and you can choose a video to quote unquote promote. And so I'm like, okay, this is through YouTube. This is this could be a good thing. Let's check it out. I have them tell me about it. They explained to me that this one guy put, $30 or $50 on there, and shout out to Metal Elf Collectibles with the $4.99 super chat. He said, "Treat that new pup well, Brian. I hope you will, brother. Appreciate you, bro." So this guy comes on and says, "Hey man, I put $25 on there and I got me 800 subs in like a week period." I thought that's interesting, right?
Yeah, it had been done before,
right? And
right, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So Razor said he did it and he gained a bunch of subs. So I said, well, I'm going to try this. So during the show, you can go see it. It's still up. I've talked about this multiple times. I said, let me pick a video of mine, 2 videos of mine, put a decent amount of money on them. I think I put like $200 on them each just to see. And by the end of the show, they denied me. They said, no, we don't like your content. Obviously, there's my shows, I cuss a lot. I in the first 15 seconds, we got Joey Diaz, giving 3 motherfuckers in it, so I understand it. It won't let me. So I bow out. The next 3 weeks, people realize that this can be a good thing, but unfortunately, it can also hamstring your channel. And here's the reason why. When you use that thing, depending on what you choose, YouTube will take your videos and put them in slots on like the YouTube browser screen. For people who are into comics, they'll put my videos in their slots, and they'll put my videos in advertising slots. Well, the problem with that is, for the most part, you create dead subscribers. And what I mean by that is people will see your shit and subscribe to it. They never watch your content, though. It doesn't turn into views, okay? And you could have 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers. And don't get me wrong, I'm not view or sub shaming at all. And I'm just explaining to this. I'm not one to ever view or sub shame. You can have 2,000, 3,000 subscribers and only have 10 people show up in your lives and 50, 60 people watch your videos. That's not good for your channel. It's not organic growth, okay?
Well, I told them.
And Biggie, you were one to really talk about that early on. I remember you talking about that in a big way.
Dude, I'm going to just say it like this, brother. Me and my boys, we've been on the front lines, brother. My boy's been, Razor's been sending shots. I've been really sweet and kind to him. I've been saying nice shit. I've been catching a lot of shit for being such a nice guy. But I'm going to say it like this, man. You fucking come to our world and you make our comic book entertainment shitty, and you make it hard for people to come and stream, and you think you could fucking manipulate people the way you do with your classism and your threats and all that bullshit, man, you could hit the fucking bricks, dude. You ain't got no fucking books to even think about getting, dude. You ain't got shit. You got some loving pocket rocket bullshit, garbage pail kid, garbage ass shit. Nobody wants to even know about it. Nobody gives a fuck. And your whole, I'm giving shit away with big YouTubers. I fuck with this crew. I fuck with that crew. Are they with you now? Are those your boys? Where they at now? You fuck that shit up, and you're always talking shit, and I get sick of it, dude. Like, I know my boy TM, he's been fucking with me all year. He didn't need any of that shit you put him through. You didn't need any of that shit. Yeah. I didn't need any of the shit you put me through. Darth, Darth does his thing. It's like give and take. I told Darth many times, let him fucking get over it, dude. Y'all should just get over it. But fuck it at this point. Like, he's making it miserable for fucking Brian. Like, going at Spears with the, I don't even know what the fuck it's about. The mystery bags, you don't like them, you bought them.
Yeah. So
it's like, what the fuck are we doing?
Hey, dude, he bought 10 bags.
Yeah, that's the other weird thing.
He got great books.
He's all over
and he was
him.
bitching that there was like 2 doubles.
Yeah, he's
like,
complaining
you
about
dumb
him.
son
He's
of a
all
bitch.
over him.
You don't know.
Bro,
like,
Biggie,
you wouldn't even know heat if it fucking jumped right up in front of you. Bro.
Biggie has been nice. Me and Biggie have been rocking together for a fucking over a year, and Biggie's been nice to him, bro. But for the longest, he's told me, just lay off of him, Darth. Just leave him alone. And no, this is what my channel is for. It ain't. I love comic books, bro. I can show fucking comics all day and talk whatever. No, my shit is for trolls, bro. Now I can move on finally because this is it. There ain't no more left. I'm not. I am not. I may do drama. I'm the king of drama, but my term is almost over. And I don't take shots at people just to make content out of them. That is not my style. It's never been my style, bro. I'd rather be part of the pack. I want to be part of the team. I want to be embraced. I don't want to be on the outside. I went through my own drama at Renovision, get it kicked off live, and I've forgiven, especially Kyle. So I don't care. Fuck this piece of shit. And this is why when everybody, Brian, Marcus, even Biggie, 90 people that are in our crowd were telling me, you're going too hard. Why are you calling him fat? Why are you saying he's going to eat himself to death? Why are you telling him that when he orgasms it's because he's eating chocolate? Because he deserves it, and I'm built for that,
dude. It's one of those fucking deals where he wants us to feel fucking considerate of his feelings and all that shit. What about all the fucking people you hurt, dog? What about all the list people you hurt, bro? Like, we care about you, Razor, but you're fucking with other people's emotions, dude. Like, it's ridiculous.
I don't care about you. I don't care about you.
That was.
I'm glad you got fired, you piece of shit. And I said it when you got fired because I know you called my job. You fucking lame, and I know you did because I know you're watching, and I let it go, fool.
I want people to see a lot of content creators. There's so many content creators in the chat, and. I get it. I hear a lot of people saying, "Hey, you're giving him too much time and effort in this." We're really not. We're giving him 2 hours of a show that he's been crying for the past 3 months now. And
he started it.
And more than anything, I want to show other content creators that listen, this is not the road to go down. It's so much easier just to be cool with people and collaborate and just be a solid dude. When you're not solid, it's hard for you to be part of a community. You can't be on a team. You can't play. I guarantee this guy's never been in sports. He's never been in a band. He's never, had a crew that he's ran with because he can't handle it. And that's a bummer. And ultimately, like Biggie said, we rocked with this dude. We put this dude on in a big way.
I defended him, bro.
Yeah,
on lives.
It's funny because when he really got mad at me over the whole me taking Lopez's side and in between the breakup, it was funny because in that original Drama Alert, I was saying, you guys were Razor. You were the chosen one. You and Lopez could have had this. It could have been a great team up. It could have been a great show. It could have been a great content. And it turned into hate, and when it turns into hate, it becomes
He was stealing my shit, Biggie. You know this. Nobody, the Whisper Show knows it. He was stealing my shit, my ideas, bro. I literally ghost wrote for him. Biggie knows that shit. Biggie knows it, bro. So like, dude, it was because you were taking shots at people I actually like. I like Legion of Comics. I like DJ Links. You know what I mean? There's people that I like, and you're
that's the
constantly
other
shitting
thing.
on them.
Listen, I get it. We're human. We're all hypocrites in some point in our life and at some time. It's the amount of hypocrisy and how often you play in that pool. And you guys can go watch this. It's all on. And again, Razor, I'm going to give you more views than you'll ever get in your life again, because of this and because of what we're talking about here. And I get that to everybody that's saying that, but you can go watch the flip-flopping on his channel. He got so angry and mad over a deep angering joke to him, but now he's throwing those jokes freely. He is throwing stones at many a glass houses, and that's not a quality in somebody that I want to rock with. And again, I apologize if I've said anything to anger or make any of the females out there, the small percentage of our female crowd who I respect immensely. I apologize if you take offense to any of this. But and because I've said some things tonight that may have made me say some interesting things, but you're not you have female tendencies, Razor. You get very jealous very easy. You don't trust anybody, none of your friends. You have female tendencies in how you handle relationships. You fall in love very quickly with somebody and consider them your brother or your friend, and within a 2-month time period they're your main enemy and you're going after them, or leaving 30 voicemails on their phone, scaring their wives, leaving them 18 messages on an artist thing. Shout out to Jesse James Comics, who just dropped a $20 super chat saying, "From the Hobbs family to the McClay family, comic book therapy at its finest." Thank you, brother. Shout out to Luis Mendoza, who just dropped 5 gifted memberships. Like, that's my thing is I don't got no problem when those are part of a female, but when they're in a male and you're trying to be in this world of being a tough guy, it doesn't fit the bill. And it's going to hurt you more than it'll help you. It's not necessary. You could be the laughable, lovable Razor and still say your piece. But when you start having these moments, it does not help you. And I feel sorry for you, bro. I do. I really do. I wanted to see you succeed. I wanted to see the community, grow. There was something special that happened during this whole drama thing of the last year and a half where, Lopez has said it very clear. The universe collided, right? Mm-hmm. I think that I've collaborated with more content creators because of that. Biggie Shack, Immortal Biggie Shack, Alan, shout out to Bleeker, Comic with Durs, right? Shout out with him. I found all these people, Mighty Comics, Pop Culture Philosopher. I found all of these content creators through what this colliding of universes, and it's a good thing. It's a really good thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shout out to Legion of Comics. I love jumping on Mark's show.
Yeah, Mark Wayne.
Yeah, right.
I live in a sticker kingdom, bro. I grew up in a Flipperverse and I retired with the sticker people. I say that with love and respect. And the Biggieverse, they know that. So
I think there's something very important about like how Biggie does content. Like I think there's only a few people that are able to pull off the, hey, anybody's down to come on with me at any time, and Biggie's one of those people. I think those are important things for this community. Shout out to the Butcher in the chat. Shout out to Unpressable Defects crew. That's another crew. Like these are all crews that have been doing this game a long time, and that it's so much easier to be cool with and to rock with and to lean on and collaborate with than to do this right here. And I get it.
It's not a hard place to get along with people, dude. It's so easy, bro. And if you're just coming here to make this shit a negative space and shit, like do something good for comic books. When I'm done with this shit, I want to be able to look back and say, I did something good with my content and I inspired or I got more people watching and learning about comic books, not like, where does this dude work? How much money does he have? How many kids does he have? Is he watching his kids enough? Does he get enough views? What other bullshit has he pulled? Fucking, oh, they're fat, they're ugly, they blah blah blah. It's like, who the fuck has time for that shit? Where did this fucker come from, bro? Like,
interloper, bro. I've been saying it for a long time.
You know, on a positive note, like he did do some good, man. He brought even more comic book people together. You know what I'm saying? So good job, Ray.
Yeah.
Like, so if there's some collaborating Brian hasn't done yet with somebody, I'm sure there's going to be some even bigger podcasts coming
And here's what I think he's really jealous about that he can't have. There's something to be said about, and this is the whole reason that I've done this content, and I'm going to go first full circle here. We're almost done with this show. We've given 2 hours of our lives to this. There's something to be said about the friendships, the time creating this content, because I don't go to the comic shop as much as I used to. There's something when you used to go to the comic shop, you used to go in, you'd see the people there every Wednesday. You would, know what they're into. You would shoot the shit with them. You'd have a good time. You'd create friends with them. When COVID happened, this became our comic shop, right? And I love being able to just jump on a show with 4 other comic fans and have a great conversation. Talk about the shit that we love, laugh about the shit that we love, go to cons, see each other. That is a community over, and I've created some really great relationships and friendships in this world. And I feel bad for you, Ray, because you don't have that.
Yeah, because he's not gonna get that opportunity, and that's the thing, man. That's what this is about: is connecting and building relationships and creating new friendships. But you don't want that.
No,
you just want to burn it down, dude. And people like that, like,
no good.
We don't have time for. Like,
piece of shit.
If you were following Razor Comics, like, the coolest thing you could do is go unfollow him and block him, because he's not interested in moving this hobby forward. He's too interested in moving it back to 2019, 2020, when there was so much chaos and just hatred and finger pointing. Like, it's all about positivity now, man. Like, we're done with that. So, I mean, that's all I got to say.
I met a lot of good people, a lot of good friends. Biggie Shack is my friend. Like, it's beyond content in YouTube, right? And that's how I found him, fucking around with the multiverse and all of them. I could probably go on Legion the comic stream anytime if I ask him. I've learned how to create content with the people I met, primarily Marcus and everybody in that Discord, and that's friends. He mocks the Discords. When he does that, it's because of me. It's because of the people I started hanging around with in Discord that are still my friends. That's a shot at me. That's a dig at me, because he thinks that we're watching him. And if we are, it's to laugh at you, to use it. I watch it to use it against you later. But Ray, I know I've said this to you many times, but finally, bro, I can let this shit go, because I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. And I know it was coming. And Brian knows this. And now I can say, you know what, bro? I don't have to give you any more time. You're the last troll in this space that needs to be destroyed, and you're gone. And I don't care what you say and whatever it is you fucking do. Your Razor Rants, bro. Palabra, compa. Man to man, homie, ya estuvo.
Quita la verga.
Ya estuvo, compa. No more, bro. I destroyed you, and I know that it hurts you that I was on a drama segment on videos on you, Sticky and Niobe, and it hurts you, Ray, but I was better than you when it came down to battle content, bro. I'm the king of drama, and now I can let it go, because I've been waiting for this to say goodbye to you. And you're the best thing that happened to me. You know why, Ray? Because I naturally and organically became friends with all the people that you couldn't. Biggie is a really good friend. Marcus, who you hated and hate so much, bro, is a really good friend. And all those people in those Discord, bro, they helped me win the throne, Ray. And I know you know it, and I know you hate it. But hey, bro, finally, you fat piece of shit. I can't stand you. I'm glad you got fired, because you doxed Sticky may be a piece of crap or whatever, but you doxed him, and that was wrong.
Karma's a
That's
motherfucker.
why you got fired.
And
yes,
karma will serve that shit cold and be a dirty bitch about it. And if you are quick to dox somebody and to talk about where they work and to call them up and to say that you're gonna put fucking Yelp reviews on his business, I wouldn't be surprised if Razor got fired because somebody called his work, and he got so emotional because nobody said anything about how sorry they were he lost his job. I'll tell you what, Razor, I'm sorry you lost your job. Karma's a motherfucker though, dude. It really is. And I want to say, I want to shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much tonight. I know some of you guys don't understand this, and I get it, and I don't find any fault in that. And I appreciate you guys. We'll be back to regular programming next week. And Razor's in the past, right? We gave him what he's been asking for. Thank you to everybody that hung out with us tonight. It's been a quick show, an easy show. We will be back next Tuesday with the industry show. And shout out to everybody that's having a good time in Baltimore. And we're going to go shoot the shit backstage for a bit. We love you guys. I love all these guys here. Shout out to the comic book content community. And shout out to all you dog lovers that raised a lot of money tonight for a dog rescue. We love you guys. We'll see you guys soon. The voicemails will be dropping shortly. Adios.